You know, it is Derby every day at the Kentucky Derby Museum, and Black History Month is the perfect time to explore the museum's Black heritage and racing, their permanent exhibit there on the first floor. Joining me is Patrick Armstrong, the CEO and president of the museum. Patrick, great to have you here. I feel like this is your first visit since we kind of reopened the studio, and
thanks for having me on.
It's great to have you here, and I feel like you guys are always thinking of different exhibits, different ways to connect racing and enthusiasts and history together. How are you all celebrating Black history?
So Black History Month is very important to us at the museum. We created the Black Heritage and Racing exhibit back in 2020. We had an African American and thoroughbred racing exhibit since the late 90s. And so we expanded it in 2020, made it 20 times larger. It's on the main floor. It's a permanent exhibit at the museum. And we are very excited to continue to use that as programming for Black History Month. We have special gallery talks this month with our tour guides every Monday at 11:45, and on Saturdays at 1:45, we're having special gallery talks at the museum.
We're looking at some of the video from inside the Black Heritage and Racing exhibit. It is truly phenomenal. I think when you walk through and you read about the contributions, right? You all are just putting the spotlight on these jockeys and other aspects of racing that truly deserve it, right? Like telling stories that you're like, wow, that needs to be recognized. That needs to be celebrated.
Yeah, the Black heritage is so strong in thoroughbred racing. 13 of the first 15 derbies were won by Black jockeys. We have stories with Isaac Murphy, Oliver Lewis, the first jockey to ever win the Kentucky Derby back in 1875. So lots of stories. You'll find artifacts there in the Black Heritage and Racing exhibit. There is a silk purse. There is a great story behind the silk purse there at the museum, and you'll find out why the race winnings are now called the purse.
Ah, the tease there. We got to get to the museum to understand the tie to that. You mentioned these special gallery talks. Why did you all want to offer that little extra, kind of to take us deeper into that exhibit?
We've been doing the tour and the gallery talks for a while, but we really want to delve into the heritage that's deeply rooted in racing and the Kentucky Derby, and bring these stories to light. It's important to do that.
Well, I know you guys are already looking forward to spring. You're probably counting down to when the horses come back on the backside for all the great tours that you all have there. So I just know you guys are busy working behind the scenes on this new Secretariat exhibit, and you got something pretty sneaky up your sleeve that you're kind of revealing just for us today.
We do. So the Secretariat exhibit has been, the plan for that has been in the making for about 2 years. We've been working, our curatorial team has been working very hard to create a one-of-a-kind Secretariat permanent exhibit. It will be on the second floor. It's about 1,000 square feet. The museum is making a significant investment. It's Secretariat's 50th anniversary,
yes.
And he won back in 1973 the Triple Crown races, and so this year is the 50th anniversary. There's a lot of celebration going on with Secretariat this year, and we're pleased to be presenting this great Secretariat exhibit. It will debut on April 20, and we're going to do a private event, a bourbon dinner on April 20, and then it will be open to the public the next day, April 21st. And we have some special things going on with the Secretariat launch. I mentioned the bourbon dinner, but one of the things that we're doing is we have a magnificent box set that we've created along with Woodford. And so this box set, there are only 400 of these that will be offered.
Look at that.
It's a commemorative box set with Secretariat, a depiction of Secretariat in the race, the Kentucky Derby, on the cover. And inside, you will find a Woodford double oaked personal selection. The museum chose 2 barrels back in 2022. It was the only barrel selection done for Woodford double oaked in 2022. And we are going to offer the other items. There's a julep cup, there is a tack pin, and there's also a medallion with Ron Turcotte's signature on the back, who was the jockey on the Secretariat.
Pretty exquisite.
So,
Pretty exquisite right there.
Only
Love
400 of these. Secretariat still owns the record for the fastest Kentucky Derby, 1:59 and 2/5, and you'll see that featured on the box as well.
You have that's going to be released, only so many that people can purchase. What else do you have happening this spring?
So we are very excited about Kentucky Derby 149. We have the hat show coming up, the Kentucky Derby Museum Hat Show on March 26th. Tickets will go on sale within the next week or so for the hat show. Excited about that. We have other events coming up later on, and we'd be glad to come back on and tell you about those.
Oh, definitely, because we're going to talk a little bit more about the hats when you come back on, because that is just something, like, ladies, to get ready for the Derby and for Oaks, and I think the entire week, it's just something that is super special. So we're going to have more on that coming up. But Patrick, thank you for stopping by today.
Thanks for having us on.
Always a pleasure catching up.